teaches us one brutal truth, one deniable truth. War destroys, but peace builds. And while the world is currently transfixed by the front lines of the Middle East and Eastern Europe, the world's most powerful financial institutions and private equity firms are already looking for the after effect of the war. We are standing on the edge of a $1 trillion reconstruction era, from the rebuilding of Ukraine to the eventual stabilization of the Middle East. The contracts being negotiated in boardrooms right now present the largest movement of capital for infrastructure since the Marshall Plan. Today, on IXV International, we are breaking down the blueprint. We are not just talking about charity, we are going to talk about the massive business opportunities in modular infrastructure, digital governance, and essential services. The first question everyone asks is, where is the money coming from? In 2026, the model has changed. It is no longer just government to government aid. We are seeing a blended finance revolution, which is, I'm going to give you 3 sectors: sovereign wealth fund, organizations like the Saudi PIF and the UAE Mubadala, if I'm pronouncing that right, is Mubadala, I'm thinking, are earmarking billions for regional stability projects. The World Bank and DCF, which is the US International Development Finance Corporation, is providing political risk insurance. This is the secret sauce. It protects private American investors from losing their money if conflict flares up again. Private capital pledges. At the recent Reconstruction Summit, private firms pledged more than governments would ever pledge. And this is why, because rebuilding a nation from scratch allows for the implementation of the newest, most efficient tech without the legacy's baggage of old system. If you want to get a seat at the table, you need to understand modular infrastructure. We are past the days of waiting 10 years for a brick and mortar hospital to be built. Now, as you can see, we do have a rapid response housing, which is companies that manufacture high quality 3D printed or fabricated homes are the first ones in. These are not just tents, they are solar powered insulated units that can be shipped in containers and assembled in 20 to 48 hours. Mobile utilities, microgrids, small, modular nuclear reactors, and as a containerized water desalination units are the new gold standard. They allow a city to regain power and clean water before the central grid is even repaired. Now let's look for the opportunity. If you're a mid-sized US company in construction, logistics, or green tech, you don't need to be a giant to win this subcontracts. The focus is on speed and profitability, or I'll say portability. War-torn regions face a massive problem: lost records, land deeds, bank accounts, and identities that are often destroyed. The $1 trillion blueprint solves this with leapfrog technology. Instead of rebuilding old paper bureaucracies, reconstruction zones are moving straight to blockchain-based land titles and digital ID systems. You have the e-government. We saw this in Estonia, and we are seeing it planned for Ukraine and Gaza also. The money angle: companies providing biometrics, secure cloud storage, and fintech infrastructure are securing 10-year service contracts. They are not just building a database, they are building the entire operating system of a new nation. For IXV International viewers, this is the ultimate software play on a national scale. Now you would ask, how do we actually find these opportunities? You watch for the announcement effect. That's how I call it. When a peace treaty or a ceasefire is hinted at, look at which companies are mentioned in the technical assistance Annexes. Watch the World Bank's procurement portal. The smart money does not wait for the city to be safe. No, they wait for the viability gap funding to be approved. This is government money which is used to make a project profitable for private businesses. If you see the DCF or the European Investment Bank backing a project, that is your green light. War reconstruction is a daunting task, but it is where the most resilient part of our global economy are built. From 3D printed houses to digital identities, the blueprint for the future is being drawn today. Which sector do you think will lead the next reconstruction boom? Is it 3D printed home or digital banking? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. In the next video, we are going to talk about the shipping collapse and how you can actually profit from the chaos in the global logistics. Don't miss it. Subscribe and hit the bell. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.